Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm on camera tonight. What is this? Yes, not rigged up too well. I thought I'd get, some simple camera rig. I thought I've spent money on a camera a while ago. May as well use it. So, yeah, I'm in a bit of a tangle. A bit of lack of preparation there. I hope everybody's well, having a good weekend. Let me just kind of rejig everything so I can kind of see what I'm doing. It always helps. Just making sure that the desktop audio is on. Hopefully there's a little bit of desktop audio there. Hi Bitches says, hey mate, sorry for my name. I think that might be K-Fire. Right, but that's all good. Dreadwolf, hello there. Netraptor, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. As you can see, I'm just dealing with a bit of a tangle. I'm free of the tangle. Just getting my audio levels right. I hope everybody's well. I'm on camera. It's very rare I go on camera for a stream, but here I am. Yes, okie dokie. So tonight, you know what we're doing? We're carrying on with the park as we've been doing it the last few nights. Just hitting my hotkeys for the WeMod mod menu. So yeah, I'm ready to get started. I am ready. I am ready for more enclosures being built tonight. As you can see, these are the notepads. The notepads that I've been working on. Look at all these ideas I've been writing down. Yeah, there's like more ideas on that side as well. And also, yeah, I have this side to go on. And also other sheets of paper. More sheets of paper everywhere, Ah. Joshua DeJong, hello there. He says, hi mate, how's it going? You alright? Yeah, it's not Red Dead Online tonight. I'm just, just make that clear. I am currently not going to be doing anything to do with Red Dead Online until something new happens in the game. So obviously this will be my first Saturday night Jurassic World Evolution live stream. I've been doing these streams the past couple of nights. I'm just getting the camera set up roughly about right. So how's everybody's weekend so far? I know I spoke to a lot of you last night, but yeah, there we go. Just getting set up. There we go. And I'm actually on time tonight. Yes. Joshua DeJong says, I'll be back in 2 minutes, mate. Yes, no problems at all. That is all good. Hopefully Jessica pops in tonight. I have prepared the flat thin, the flat Isla Pina map as well. Dreadwolf says being well prepared is the key to victory, so get them notes. Yeah, look at all these notes and notes and notes. Lots of notes to do with enclosures and paddocks. It's all circling around in my head, like what I've got to do. So it's all yes, that's all good. So like I say, feel free to give me enclosure ideas. That's the whole point. I think I'm going to try and work a little bit on the aquatic enclosure tonight, a little bit in that corner. Obviously, I've not even loaded the game yet, but hopefully my flailing arms and throwing bits of notes and everything around will keep you entertained just for the minute. Okay. Written on the back of my the Jam That's Entertainment chord sheet that I've been trying to learn, but never mind. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Mate says, I changed my name. Okie dokie. It's all good. I don't mind saying hi bitches, it's fine. But it does sound like I'm saying hi bitches, so yeah. Yeah, for anybody who wants the flat Isla Pina map that I'm working on, all you need is like expanded islands and terrain tools, and you'll be able to use it for yourself. Last night it was quite funny because after the stream last night, I went to close the game and I thought, I haven't dropped a save, and I saved it. I'm going to have to be wary of that. I don't want to be losing progress. No, no, no. A lot of times going into this park. So if anybody wants the flat Isla Pina map, that is basically the template that I use for quite a lot of park builds, just because of like how big the build area is. One big giant square, hence the name. According to Green Warrior, aka CEO of Creative Input, has nicknamed this island Isla Quadrado, and I'm very happy with that name because every enclosure is a rectangle of some description. I know these are not quite rectangles, so they're more like, you know, irregular rectangles. A rhombus, I think we came up with. So yeah, that's all good. And this is a new species only park. Jerry the Barry, hello there, welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. I'm just showing off the notes. Do you know, as I've been writing down notes these past few nights, these are the notes where I'm up to with that. Yeah, so I'm getting there with these notes. There's plenty going on. Yeah, so pretty much every idea people have said, if I've said I'm taking it on board, it's been written on these notepads, and there is like enclosure list and general ideas lists floating around as well. I was going to try and get the Herrerasaurus rig short made today. I didn't have time to do that. I thought I'll do that tomorrow. So this is actually the first thing I've put out today. Like usually I get 8, 9, 10 shorts out in a day. So yeah, well, that's all good. Hopefully you enjoy seeing me on camera tonight. Might be a little bit more, I don't know, might be able to connect with me a little bit better as well. Might be able to like see what I'm doing. I don't know. Yeah, that's all good. But yeah, I might make this a regular thing, appearing on camera. Yeah, I'm no stranger to the camera. You know, I used to do live streams all the time on camera. I'm not shy. But it's just a case of my camera. It's not that good. I paid about 30 quid for it. 1080p camera. Don't get me wrong. It's all right, but like, if one program grabs it, then I have to like restart my PC, and when I've got everything set up for a stream, it makes it awkward because then I'm having to restart my PC and then reset all the windows and OBS and everything to try and just hope that OBS grabs the camera first. Yeah, pain in the backside. Dreadwolf says at the end I'll remind you to save just in case. Yes, thank you, mate. Jerry the Barry says that's awesome. Yes, we're getting there. And I do have the trusty pen at the ready and a spare if all goes wrong. So let me just check. Pen number 1. Pen number 1 works. There we go. We're off. So if you remember, I'm just going to have a quick rundown of the enclosures, where we're up to with this. So if anybody has any enclosure ideas, I'm going to be writing them down on the list. This is probably going to be the most elaborate park tour build YouTube or even the world has ever seen. So just probably not, but it is going to result in one giant park tour with new species only. So hopefully it goes down well, and obviously I will be naming dinosaurs after people and mod authors and, you know, people I like and things. You know, just let's have a load of fun. The main bit of fun will probably come towards the end of the build, where I'm hatching all the dinosaurs, putting them in the enclosures. Oh, there's going to be a lot of fun. Trust me, it's going to be very good. So let's just get back up to speed then with where we're at, if you've not caught the last 2 live streams. So enclosure 1 is here. This is for new species long necks, including but not limited to Seismosaurus, Agarasaurus, Maripunisaurus, Argentinosaurus, the Maxley one, and the Breviparapus. Yes, all very good long neck new species. Enclosure 2 is going to be the Spinosaur enclosure, so probably the 3 from the Spinosaur pack and the Spinosaurus MGA, which is the Make Great Again Spinosaurus, the Spinosaurus B2. Enclosure 3 then is going to be the Swamp, Dinosuchus, Dimetrodon, Carbonomies, that big turtle thing, and the Minmi, that pug-nosed crocodile thing that I did a short about. Enclosure 4 is going to be Draco Venators and the novel accurate Dilophosaurus. Enclosure 5, this is going to be quite nice. This is why it's a big enclosure. This is the mammal slash Cenozoic slash Pleistocene enclosure. So we're talking mammoths, woolly rhinos, Coelencan, Seminosutra, Smilodon, Paraceratherium, Chinchilla, and the new Megatherium in here. So I'm just recapping. This is actually enclosure 6, not enclosure 9. So small herbivores, I've just got written down there, so we'll just chuck a few small herbies in there. Enclosure 7, over to piece of paper number 2. Small carnivores, for example, Eoraptors, and all the really small, the tiny carnivores that are tough to see. Yeah. Enclosure 8 is going to be nothing but Iguana colossus, with maybe some of them Saurolophus. Yeah, Jerry the Barry, the Dilophosaurus enclosure. Yes, indeed, because I think it was your idea, the Dilophosaurus enclosure, I believe, as I was writing down just basic loose enclosure ideas. Yeah, the Dilophosaurus enclosure. And obviously that Draco Venator became a thing, and also the new novel accurate Dilophosaurus, the Semosaurus, yeah, which is really, really good. So just them two, like big, kind of fairly accurate Dilophosaurus, without frills, without the poison, all that lot. Enclosure 9 is going to be quite a big deal. Herrerasaurus rig only dinosaurs. That's why I've made this big. There's going to be a lot of species in here. Probably 30 different species in this enclosure. Just Herrerasaurus rig only ones there. Enclosure 10, we've got a Eutyrannus in here. Just Eutyrannus. Enclosure 11, Zhucheng Tyrannus. Enclosure 12 is going to be split into 4 smaller sections, possibly more, with Utahraptors, Dakota Raptors, Megaraptors, Excavaraptors, and any other new species raptors that you can think of. So let me know if you think of any more. Enclosure 13 is for the Thanatotherastes, which is the that awesome like T-Rex looking thing made by Netraptor. Really, really good. It's like black with white, and it looks kind of fairy, and it's like the demon tooth or something like that. It's like Latin name. Awesome. That's enclosure 13. And then enclosure 14, I'm going to make that more of a swamp as well. So that's going to be for your arthropods and Dilophosaurus, Diplocaulus. Yeah, I've got to get over these names. So as I'm going to keep building these enclosures, and what I'd like you to do is throw me some like species ideas that you think could look really good. New species only, remember, to go in these enclosures. You know, bearing in mind it is for a park tour. As you see where the park tour goes, it's going to wiggly woo through all of these in order, all the way round as we go. Yeah, so hopefully this is going to end up going very, very well. Canis Lupus, hello there. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. If you have any enclosure ideas, please let me know. We're up to enclosure 14. And as you can see, this is the area we're built on so far. And all the empty space that you see here is the enclosure bit that we've got left to build on. For the finale, the tour jeep is going to go up the volcano. I still need to kind of put the finishing touches on this volcano. I just wanted a template. It's going to go up, round into the volcano, and there's going to be 4 of the big nasty hybrid species in here. Probably the Carcharamonstrum, Triwervelsaurus, Pentarodontosaurus, and another hybrid. If anyone can think of a big nasty hybrid, I might have to look at the... I'm forgetting the Draco Venator and the Inspindoraptor. Come on, man. Come on. I might even have to get 4 or 5. Yeah, so we'll decide what 4 final new species hybrids end up in here at the end. But that's going to be like the volcano finale, and then the tour track comes back round, down, tour ends. It's going to be probably the biggest tour ever seen. K-Fire says, damn, we really need non-replacement snow. Yeah, the thing is, it affects so many things. It's not... it's... Say if you go to the terrain tools like so, it'd be quite difficult to kind of add that in. No one's managed to add in terrain to the terrain tools yet. Only replacement stuff. So that's where we're at with that. So I'm thinking then, while there's no new ideas flying out, I would like to feature... Ooh, Jerry the Barry says Dakota Raptor was also a new species. It's basically a velociraptor. Yep, but it's a new species. So let's add that in there. Oh yes, oh yeah, I've got Dakota Raptor written down. Yeah, Dakota Raptor's already there. Yeah, that's all good. So for this next one, there is them lovely. There is the... What's it called? That awesome stegosaurid thing that released. It's actually been removed from the Nexus now. I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why. But it's been removed. That awesome stegosaurid. I can't remember the name of it. But it's been removed from the Nexus. Very, very puzzling. But it's one of my favourite ones at release. And I still have it. So I'm going to use it. Okay, so I'm going to put this enclosure down. I'll just put a 15 down in paths. So let's stick 15 down there. Canis Lupus says my favourite new species mod, Yang Chuanosaurus. That is nice. And does that one look a bit... I'm going to have Nexus in the background for this. Because as people suggest ideas, I am going to have to kind of look them up to jog my own memory. You know what I mean? So let me kind of spread that out a bit there. Yeah, there was the Wuerhosaurus. Oh my god. Right there. Oh yeah, yeah. A new mod just released by FS Geek called the Roostersaurus, but it is replacement. Jerry the Barry says maybe an Excavatoraptor enclosure made into a sort of pit. Would look like they dug it out. Weird idea, I know. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. So for the enclosure 12, right here, I do need to keep tabbing in and out of the game, but that's all right. For enclosure 12 then, over here, there will be all of the Utah, Dakota, Mega Raptor, whatever, and then say in this last section, I'll build this as like quite a deep pit that the tour Jeep just kind of skates around the inside. So I'll put Excavatoraptor, and then in brackets above it, pit. So the Excavatoraptors will have their own little pit enclosure. K-Fire says make a big ceratopsian exhibit. So enclosure 15. I'm going to put the Stegosaurids, which is that it begins with a H, but it's been removed from the Nexus. Don't know why. I really don't know why, because it is awesome. Don't know why anybody had removed that. Enclosure 16 then we'll go with ceratopsians, and there's lots of them, so that's going to be a big enclosure. Enclosure 16. Oh, my dog's begging to get on the settee next to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm mid-stream here, mate. Hey? I'll see if I can round him up. Tazzy, come here. Hey, come here. Welcome to the stream. Say hello to Tazzy. Hello. Hey, go on then, away. You've served your purpose. Good boy. Hey, he's a good lad. Hey, Nature, hello there, mate. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. So, enclosure 16. K-Fire suggests make a big ceratopsian exhibit. So, ceratopsians. And there is lots of them. There is lots. At least 20 of them. So for the enclosure 16, I am very tempted to kind of just make that a big, like going over to this middle section maybe. And then it'll kind of like double back on itself and then make the tour track all wiggly thingy. A Nature says make a Spinops exhibit. Yeah, I might even have to split this section into other smaller sections. Drop me mouse. I'll tell you what, this mouse is suicidal. It is. Every time you drop it, it completely spills all of its batteries. Every time. It was like £8, this gaming mouse. It even like lights up, but that's gone a bit funny because it's been dropped so many times. But it was like £8. It's got all the extra buttons and everything on it. It's been dropped a million times and it still works. Yeah, it still works. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to look up the name of that. I'm just going to look it up. If I look through there, what was the name of this thing, right? If I open up my download list, it began with a H. Let me have a look. Hesperosaurus, that's the one. If you remember that, it's completely vanished though off the Nexus. It doesn't exist anymore. Someone messaged me on the short video and said it's been removed off the Nexus. It's gone. Do you know that awesome stegosaurid thing? Do you know, with the awesome colours and everything? It's gone. Yeah, it's completely gone. I don't know why. It is a shame though. Kenny, oh hello there Kenny, he says will you do Planet Zoo new species mods? I don't actually have Planet Zoo, in all honesty, and the times that I've played it, I've not been a big fan. I may offend some people with that, but essentially I like playing this game on controller, right? I will be honest. I do have an affinity for controllers, and Planet Zoo, the interface is just not as user friendly as Jurassic World Evolution is. So, and not only that, Planet Zoo with all the DLCs and everything. I know Jurassic World's the same price, but I'm far more invested in Jurassic World Evolution than I am Planet Zoo. You know what I mean? So essentially, if Planet Zoo goes on offer, I will get Planet Zoo, but I'm not willing to pay all the price for all them DLCs and everything at the minute. I've got enough on my hands covering Jurassic World Evolution at the minute, so yeah, that's cool. So yeah, the Hesperosaurus, yeah, that's that stegosaurid thing I was talking about. There we go. Put the mouse down there. I don't need that for now. Okay. Jerry the Barry says, "Hi Tazzy." He's right next to me. He says, "I don't know if that's spelt right." Yeah, you spell it however you like. His name's actually Taz, like the Tasmanian devil. When he was a little puppy, he used to chew everything. Nothing was safe. And I've trained him well. He's the most well-behaved dog now you'd ever want to meet. So, right. Enclosure 16 then, ceratopsids. So let's get the 16 written in the enclosure. And we kind of know what we're doing. I'll do my best to kind of write 16. Oh god, I know it's horrible trying to write numbers with this. That's bad. It's about as good as it's going to get, but at least we're there. Okay. A Nature says I like trains. Okay. I like trains. I like trains too. Claudaddy Gaming says, sorry I'm late. I love the new species shorts and I can't wait. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Jerry the Barry says, no, it's vanished. Yeah, that brilliant stegosaurid, the Hesperosaurus, has vanished. And I can't remember the mod author. If someone wants to have a look through on the new species episode 8, which premiered last night, it's right towards the end as well, and it says the mod author on there. I can't remember who the mod author was for that. I think it might have been possibly Serpy Derpy, but the mod's been pulled. I know, and it's one of my favourites. Not very often you see a good Stegosaurid mod floating about. Yeah, but it is what it is. Okay, so we've got enclosure 16 sorted. Now, I'm just thinking if we go like that way, with another chain of enclosures then back. Unless we do these wide and then wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. A Nature says Serpy Derpy made it. Yes, indeed. If anybody is in touch with Serpy Derpy, please ask them why that's been pulled. I'm very, very keen to know. Quite saddened, in all honesty, because it's one of the best. I think there's only that and the Wuerhosaurus. Such a mouthful, that one. That is like a Stegosaurid new species. So I'm sad to see that go. Yeah, I really am. You know, press F to pay respects in the chat, you know. Yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is. So if anybody else has any more enclosure ideas, as well, I am happy to make just a Spinops exhibit if you like. I mean, I can shoehorn that in, you know, if you want. I can shoehorn it in if you like. It's all good. Jenny, hello there. VM says hello. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us again. A Nature says, I'm working on a stegosaurid. Very nice. If you need a tester, you know where I am. Yeah, so just hit me up in Discord. I'm willing to test. And also, yeah, I won't make footage unless I get clearance to do it, you know, or it publicly releases or whatever. Claude Daddy says, F, everyone's paying respects with the F key in the chat. So, yeah. Also, I'll just remind you again, more people have come in since then. If you want just the flat park that I'm working on, just the flat park with none of these adjustments, let me know, because I've uploaded it to my Google Drive. I'm not putting it on Nexus. You know, save files on the Nexus don't go down very well. But if you want just the flat Pina pack, all you need is expanded islands and terrain tools. That's all you need, and this park will work with any other mods. Yeah, so if you want it, let me know. I'll put the link in the chat. I did set that up for Jessica, who I said I'd do that for tonight. So hopefully she comes in and I can paste the link in there. But anybody else who wants it, it's there for anybody. So yeah, that's all good. I'm used to sitting with one earphone off the ear, so I can hear what's going on around. But it looks really silly on camera, so I'm not going to do that. A Nature says, put it in with the ceratopsids. Well, I will do then. Yeah, the ceratopsids. Okay, so I'm going to start putting in more of the tour track so I can get an idea of where this is going to lead round, if you know what I mean. Then it'll make sense on the management overview as to where the tour track's going to go. So continue from there. Want to kind of not spend ages in one enclosure, if you know what I mean. Just want to kind of breeze through each one. So we'll kind of this is going to be the big Herrerasaurus rig enclosure, so it don't want to be spending too long in here. Jerry the Barry's have to pay respects. Yes, indeed. Okay, so enclosure 10 is the Eutyrannus, so we want that to kind of... I'm kind of avoiding bringing it close to the fences. I don't want it to feel too claustrophobic or encounter too many fences, you know what I mean, as you go around. Even though the enclosures are narrow and everything. Enclosure 11 is the Zoocheng Tyrannus. You know, if there is like a single named species in an enclosure, there will be like numerous of them, so you're like guaranteed to see one. The raptor enclosures, it's going to be quite tough to just thingy. So for now, I'm just going to do the path straight through here, because I'm not sure what I'm doing with this yet in terms of how I'm putting the raptors in, you know what I mean. But raptors there is going to be good. Thanatotherastes right here, that was too much of a thingy there on the track. As you can see, this is going to be one hell of a park tour. Hopefully the biggest and best YouTube's ever seen. Enclosure 14 then, arthropods. So this is going to want to be swampy, marshy, and for that obviously I think it's going to be best if the track's like Wiggly Woo, if you know what I mean. Wiggly Woo. Don't know where I keep coming up with that. That's weird though, because that track is... I don't like the way that track's gone. Okay, so there we go, that's better. Too much of a sharp turn, that. Okay, there's going to be no guests in this park, no entrances, so there's not going to be helicopters coming in. I do hate that. So next one is the Stegosaurids. So basically in here there's going to be loads of them, Hesperosaurus and the whatchamacallem, the Wuohosaurus. I'm saying that word a lot tonight. 16 is the Ceratopsians enclosure, so we're going to want to go like round and back round through this, because there's going to be plenty. I'm willing to bet the tour vehicle is going to get quite beat up going through there, but not really fussed. Okay, so next up then, I think another big safari type enclosure here would be nice. Can anybody think of a selection of different dinosaurs to put in enclosure 17? Coming up right here. Feel free to let me know. I'm just going to drop the 17 on this, like so. So Enclosure 17, I'm sat here with the notepad. So please let me know your ideas. Enclosure 17, yeah, okay. I'm waiting on ideas. Big safari. What I'll do is I'll open up the notepad file of mine, which is in, let me have a look here. And it's my own new species notepad. It'll just jog my memory, you know what I mean? So mod backups and new species links. As you can see, there it is up on screen. This list contains every single new species ever released, and yes, it is linked in every shorts video that I do, all for at least the last few weeks anyway. So if you want to find any new species, it's in this list, which is linked in the description. Yeah, you know, look how many there is in this list. Literally every single one ever released. And I have actually put a little sign next to them if they've been removed or discontinued or anything as well. So oh, I forgot about the Raptor. Yes, Claudaddy says Hadrosaurus. So I'm going to go in the order that these comments are coming. So we'll have a bit of a little bit of a brainstorm here then. So for this enclosure right here, we'll have like a bit of a safari, and then that'll go there, and then a second safari here. Oh yes, we're getting some brilliant ideas now. The juices are flowing. These first enclosures obviously are kind of single-ish or single type shows, but then as we get to Enclosure 17, we're opening up more into kind of safari territory. You know what I mean? Maybe with the final stretch, just the most ridiculous hybrids, and then going up into the mountain, you know, the best hybrids. Big, nasty, sweaty hybrids. Yeah. Claudaddy Gaming, remember that the only dinosaurs going in this park are new species only. So if you can like recall as many of the Hadrosaur new species as you can, they'll be the ones that are going in the enclosure. Yeah, that's the idea anyway. So Enclosure 17 then, somebody put, Dreadwolf put Raptor, Claudaddy got Hadrosaurs in there. So I'll put Hadrosaurs then for Enclosure 17 right there. Okay. Oh, there's some brilliant suggestions. They are flowing in. Thank you very much. So we've got Enclosure 17 then. I've just put Hadrosaurs for now. There is numerous Hadrosaurs, so we'll just leave it as Hadrosaurs for now, and then I'll kind of work out further down the line, you know, and I'll put actual species names to these enclosures. Okay, so Dreadwolf says Raptor. Now the Raptor, is it, I know it might be a stupid question, but is it a type of raptor? That's it. It's just a question, but it seems a bit odd, doesn't it, that it's called Raptor and not just Raptor or something like that. So Enclosure 18, yeah. We've got Raptor. Okay, so we've got a Hadrosaur Safari right here, and there is a fair few Hadrosaurs, so that's all good. They will fill this out nice, make it a bit swampy, a bit foresty. Yeah, it's nice, you know, and a bit of elevation here and there just to keep it spicy. So the next enclosure then will be Enclosure 18, which would be this large section here. And then we're kind of making big progress then on the map. And then we've only got this last little bit to fill with other safaris. And from these enclosure ideas, we are getting to a point now where we are filling up these very, very well. So Jerry the Barry says, someone should make a Pyroraptor so it can live within your volcano. Its name means fire thief. Yeah, we are missing the Pyroraptor. I believe it featured in Jurassic World, the game, for Android. I think so. K-Fire says, the Stegosaurian you're talking about, Hesperosaurus, made and uploaded by Serpy Derpy. And it has gone missing. Yeah, it has gone missing. So episode. I don't know why I keep saying episode. It's from last night, doing all them episodes of new species showcases. Dreadwolf says it's a Mega Raptora, so it's just like a big raptor. I don't really want to put it in the raptor-ish enclosures if it's not using like a raptor rig, if you know what I mean. Sounds a bit mad saying it like that. Like rock and Triassic dinos. Ooh, a Triassic section. That's a good idea. That is a very, very good idea, actually, Jerry the Barry. I will get to that in a moment. But I did have the idea thrown for the T-Rex family by Canis Lupus. So we'll go T-Rex family here, including the young T-Rex as well. So T-Rex family, did list some of them off there. And there is many, many T-Rex ones, isn't there? So that's all good. T-Rex family. And then in brackets, young T-Rex as well. So we'll have kind of like a T-Rex family one in here as well. And if anybody says, well, you know, there shouldn't be that many T-Rexes. Well, you know, InGen, you know, Dr. Wu, you know, they're made social now. So, you know, you could just cover it with the most basic film and game canon that there is. Jerry the Barry says Savannah dinosaurs should be Coelophysis, Eoraptor, Postosuchus, and the Postosuchus like croc. Yes, I'm working on it. So let's put 18 down on paths then for this next section. Ah, yes, I see. Megaraptora are not raptors. Raptors are dromaeosaurs. It's a different family. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. As much as I like Jurassic Park and I know a lot of dinosaur species, and I do know a fair bit about dinosaurs, there is obviously a lot of species with dinosaurs and that, isn't there? So it's easy to miss or not quite know some of them. Plateosaurus. Ooh, let me just put that down. That's not a bad 8. That's not a bad 8, to be fair. I'm quite happy with that. So enclosure 18 is the T-Rex family enclosure, of which there is many, including, what is it, the Tarbosaurus. There's a few of them to select from. I'm just thinking of the others. There's a whole load of T-Rexy ones. I will have to look back through my own showcases, I think, to kind of remind myself. Yeah. So next up then, we're going to be going for, as per Jerry the Barry's suggestion there, the Triassic dinosaur enclosure, of which there is very few. So if you would in the chat, please, list as many of them Triassic species that have released so far, please. So I'm going to put Triassic enclosure, and then as people name the species I need, I'll write them in, like in a little box that I've got there. K-Fire says make an African and Asian dinosaur exhibit. Also a great idea. So enclosure 20. If you'd like to start listing some of them for me, mate, some of the ones you want to see in there, I'll start listing them down, yeah? So African exhibit. There we go, African exhibit. Yeah, I'm just when you list these off, make sure that you put what enclosure they need to be in as well, because obviously we just discussed 3 different exhibits. So I'm just getting on top of that. Enclosure 21, Asian exhibit. Okay, so we're going along. We're making some rapid progress tonight. Okay, all of them that were listed, all Triassic. Very nice, thank you, mate. So, Lillian, I'll know what I mean by this. Eoraptor. Yeah, Posto. Yeah, I knew the Posto was in there, yeah. Niosaurus. Plateo. I'm getting all these down, mate, thank you. I do like the Mosaurus as well, it's nice. The Herrerasaurus is in the base game, so I'm not going to be using that. Gojira. Oh, very nice, thank you, mate. All Triassic. Okay, so let me just kind of box them off into the Triassic section up there. Enclosure 18 then. So in this big enclosure up here, we've got the T-Rex family enclosure. And then episode 19... Episode? Why am I saying episode? Enclosure 19 up here will be the Triassic exhibit. So in here will be Liliensterner, Eoraptor, Postosuchus, Niosaur, Plateosaur, Musaurus and Gojirasaurus. So if you want to start listing me off some of the African exhibit ones as well, any that you know that are from Africa, then we will kind of put them into their own exhibit as well. That's all cool, and then we're getting somewhere. So with them, how many species are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 species, and say we get 2 or 3 minimum of each. Yeah, so let's kind of 2 or 3 of them. Jerry the Barry says A Nature's on a roll. Yeah, I know. A Nature there literally came in clutch with all them Triassic ones. Like just list off the Triassic ones, please, and then boom, 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 boom. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Awesome. So let me think. Jurassic, 7 of them, say 3 or 4 per species, so it's going to be like 28 in there. 28, I'm just trying to think how much space can I justify on 28. 28 to 30 dinosaurs. Okay. A Nature says Laparento is from Africa, but terrible quality. Is that a long neck? I think the Laparento was one of the long necks. Let me just refer back to list number 1. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't remember any new species being so shocking I'd not be willing to use it in an enclosure. And bearing in mind, if it is going in with other dinosaurs, then kind of, you know, it will take all the attention off each specific dinosaur, if you know what I mean. So this actual middle line that I put in before I did anything else has actually worked out really well, because now we know that we're actually significantly ahead of the halfway mark in terms of enclosures. Obviously, once the enclosures are in place, the next job will be actually juicing up, spicing up all the enclosures and everything. And the final thing I'll do is drop a save, and I'll upload this park for you all to use if you wanted to use it. Without any new species in it. That's why I've loaded this up without new species, because if I save this with new species, then to load it up you'll need the new species, and I don't want that. I want it plain so people can just use this park if they wanted it. Yeah. Jerry the Barry says the more Triassic dinos than I expected. Yeah, there was more. Yeah, more than I realised as well. So obviously in enclosure 19, then the Triassic one, I will be using just the Triassic foliage and everything as well. So I'm just putting that in brackets alongside them dinosaur names as well. A Nature says there might be more, but I don't remember. If any more come to mind, just let me know. Please let me know. So enclosure 19, we've got a nice area there. I might just make that a bit more uniform and bring that up to where the halfway line is, just over here. Let's make that a bit more. Duh. It has to be straight lines. Proper OCD about these straight lines, I'm not kidding. Isla Quadrada was not founded on curvy lines. Okay. Like, that doesn't make any sense though, because, like, am I going to have to settle for another rhombus? No, that is actually a rectangle. Okay, good. It has gone technically into a pentagram now, but that's fine. Jerry the Barry says, I honestly don't know all of them. I thought there were only 6 or 7 or something, but yeah, that's about as many as I remember, actually, so it's all good. Chris, hello there. Welcome to the stream. I do apologise for not streaming Red Dead Online tonight. I know that is probably going to come up. A few people may ask about Red Dead Online. But essentially, until there's something new with Red Dead Online, I'm not going to be streaming Red Dead Online, but it's all good. It's all good, though. A Nature says, sorry, man, I've got to go. I'll rewatch this, though. Hey, mate, it's all good. I tell you what, man, you know. It's a Friday night. It's a Saturday night, mate. You know, people are busy. Thank you for being in for so long. Hopefully you can come back later. It's all good, though. I'll catch you soon. If you need anything, help testing or anything like that, your new mod that you're working on, just hit me on Discord, okay? And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. How's it going, Chris? How's your weekend? There we go. So this is the Triassic enclosure. With the non-replace Triassic scenery, there's going to be a lot to work with in here in terms of them crazy, you know, Triassic trees and all that lot. And there's some other weird-looking trees as well. I'm just trying to remember where they are. Them ones. Them weird-looking trees. Yes. Loads of them. Make it all Triassic with, like, no grass as well. Because in the Triassic, I believe there was no grass. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think there was no grass in the Triassic. I'm having fun tonight. Chris says, I'm good, thanks for asking. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you, mate. Very, very well. If you have any enclosure ideas, we are now up to enclosure 22 in terms of ideas. So far, look, we've got this made. That's just a rough idea of where the tour track's going to go. More enclosures are going in. I'm going to put enclosure 20 and 21 along this edge. And then start working the way back this way with more enclosures. Nearly done. And then the final enclosure is going to be this, like, tight, inside the volcano, like, badass hybrid enclosure up in the volcano. It's like the last hoorah of the tour, you know. So let's get the fences in. Isla Quadrado is based upon squares and rectangles. That is odd. Oh, it's because I've selected it from there, that's why. Okay, light steel then. So that is going to be probably a little bit too big for an African and Asian exhibit. Unless you can start listing off just African dinos. If you put like African and then the list of all the dinosaurs that are Africa, the new species, and then Asian with all the Asian dinosaurs, you know what I mean? So I'm just wondering, I'm going to put this line down here because I think it makes logistical sense to just get that in place now. And then that's the template of it in, do you know what I mean? And it's all sorted. Just going to have a little sip of drink here. Yes, Dr. Pepper, then water. I had a tooth out this week. Got to look after it. Got to look after that wound. But that's all good. So I'm going to have to do my research on the African and Asian ones. But for now, let me just think. There's going to be a lot of them, though, isn't there? I think I'm suspecting there is. Eocarcharia is African. There we go. We've got our first name. Our first name has gone down. Eocarcharia. Yeah, I've sort of split it into the different bits, like the different names of each ones for the exhibits. So I've got my first name of an African dino going in there. I was just lining up that fence, so let's have a look. Yeah, about there. It's going to be the halfway mark. So I've half the space for African ones, and then half the space for the Asian ones. That's roughly. I think it needs to be over a little bit. But okay, I just want to say thank you all for joining me tonight. I know it's you know, Saturday night. There's plenty of things to do on a Saturday night generally, you know, so I do appreciate people spending time with me on a Saturday, just kind of goofing around on Jurassic World Evolution. But you know I love this game, you know, and I know that the you know, the people watching the stream obviously love Jurassic World Evolution as well. So thank you very much, everybody, especially for all the great enclosure ideas and everything like that. It is absolutely awesome. So let me just write in the 20 and 21 then for these enclosures. Let's get these, let's get a 2. Oh, nearly got a really good 2 there. That'll do for a 2. Okay, and then kind of a loose... I'm not bothered really, because these numbers are going to be deleted eventually. It's just so I can keep track of which enclosures are which. And then we'll stick 20. Oh yeah, a 1. Nice and easy. 21. Like, that's a fairly good 2. And that's not even a... It's not even anything, is it? Let's put that right. That needs to be improved upon. There we go. That'll do. That's more identifiable now. Okay, so we've got 20, 21. So that's where we're up to with that. I'm going to get this tour track and just basically put a... You know, loosely put the tour track through it again, just so I can get an idea of how this is looking as we're going along. Just trying to recall where it actually ends. Oh, it ends all the way over here. Okay. So then on the management overview, you'll be able to see how it's going to look. And I am really digging the invisible crossing path. Yeah, the dirt path. You know what I mean? It's good like that. So I'm just recalling enclosure 17 was the Hadrosaurus enclosure. Yeah, so we'll have it just... It's like a safari, the way it goes round in here, yes. And then enclosure 18, T-Rex family. So we want this kind of just wiggling round, but not spending ages in here. You don't want to make it look like you can just stay around these things for too long. Triassic enclosure, lovely. So let's get the thingy going through here. There's going to be quite a lot of effort put into this enclosure 19 with the Triassic scenery and everything. Probably going to be one of the most unique looking enclosures, so kind of want to spend a bit of time in here. So we'll make this nice and kind of wiggly going through there. Then enclosure 20 is the Africa exhibit, so we'll have that kind of double back on itself, straight round. Don't want to go all the way doing U-turns all the time. And then through the Asia exhibit, going round like this, kind of little double back there, round up, and there we go, up along this fence. Don't want to spend any time in that shadow. That shadow is horrible. Okay, so don't know why the tour track's gone like that. There we go. Lovely stuff. Look at that. So we have now got the basis of the tour track down. So let me drop a save. Woo! Definitely time to drop a save, yeah? Oh, nearly overwrit Finbina. Oh, God. Overwrite Isla Quadrado. Yes. Okay. Oh, God, I'm such a geek. Okay. There we go. Jerry the Barry says, thank you for streaming tonight. My 2 best friends have corona, so I'm really glad this evening is still made into a fun one. Dude, honestly, right, the pleasure is all mine. It really is, because if I was sat here playing the game on my own, I'd be having not even a fraction of the fun that I have when you guys are with me and giving me the enclosure ideas and all that lot. So it's... do you know what I mean? It works both ways, mate. Do you know what I mean? I love doing the streams, mate. I love it when people come in, interacting, and contributing to this park design as well. Do you know? Or even when I'm doing Red Dead Online streams, any streaming, you know, it's all good. Like I say, looking back 5 or 6 years, maybe even 3, 4 years ago, maybe 5. When I first started doing this gaming channel was founded in 2015. Never really put anything serious into it or anything like that. But I used to do some real cringy Robocraft live streams, Jurassic World the game live streams. I'm not kidding. To 0 people watching, right? So even if someone just says something now and again, and there's a few people watching, I'm over the moon, because that's a giant improvement on how I used to stream. Yes. So yeah, you know, I am quite. I do try and stay very humble. Everybody who's watching is appreciated in my streams, without a doubt. You know what I mean? 100%. And I try and make that sort of like reward you all, make it rewarding by doing stuff which is kind of community driven and that, and take ideas and interact as much as I possibly can with the community, you know. It's what I love. It's the whole point. There's no point in having community based content and community based videos and stuff like that and never interact with community or do anything with your community. What's the point, you know? I'm just going on a rant now. Yeah. Yeah. So he's got to stay at home since he was hanging out with them a couple of days ago. Yeah. But it's all good, mate. I'm sure you'll be okay. It's all good. Yeah, the tour is now looking very, very good. Look at this. This is probably going to be one of the biggest and best tours YouTube has ever seen. Possibly the entire Jurassic World Evolution community. New species only. I think it'll be the first time it's been done. And if it's not the first time it's been done, it's definitely going to be the biggest it's ever been done, without a doubt. Now, I am quite worried because the way I've been doing this track, if you look, it is kinked on the thing. There is like a gap there. I hope it's still going to work, and I saw another little break in it as well. Hopefully this is going to work okay. If not, I will... Once it's complete, I'll let the tour track start working its way round and just double check that it does work, you know, on them broken bits of track. So okay, so we now have the African exhibit, Asian exhibit sorted there, and I'm sure that someone said the Yang Chuanosaurus, you can generally tell the Asian dinosaurs because they have them crazy names. Right, so Yang Chuanosaurus. We also got someone mentioned the Zhucheng Tyrannus. I know that one is the Chinese T-Rex. So Enclosure 11, I may have to reshuffle that a little bit. Enclosure 11 was listed as a Zhucheng Tyrannus enclosure. I may switch that with something else. So I'm going to put Zhucheng Tyrannus in brackets there. Just in brackets, and then put Zhucheng Tyrannus over here into the Asian exhibit. Okay. Just an idea there. Just thinking of stuff, okay. Yeah, Dreadwolf says, what could go wrong? It's not like this is a Jurassic World game, right? No. But luckily on Sandbox you can just disable all of the breakouts and all of the tragedy that can happen. Yeah. Ooh, so we're doing all right now then. We're doing all right. There is now just this final strip. If we have a look in terms of... I'll have to move the camera over here to get a better idea. We look into this corner, look, from that edge, looking that way. We have a look. That's 2/3 of it made. Even more so if you count that volcano. Then obviously going that way to that way. Just having a look there. Oh, I thought that was the water. We are drastically speeding through now. The thing is, it's going to be the decoration of these enclosures and filling them with dinosaurs, which is going to take a very long time. Do I look bothered? Nope. Maybe a mammal exhibit. Yes, we already have a mammal exhibit in this corner. Exhibit 5. It's quite a big enclosure in this corner, which includes the mammoth, the woolly rhino, Kalenkin. I know that's not a mammal, but it is Cenozoic, Pleistocene, whatever. Don't know which one it's from, but Colencan, the terror bird, Asteminosuchus, Smilodon, Paraceratherium, Chinchilla gigas, and Megatherium is listed as enclosure 5. Just like any time anybody comes up with an existing idea, just like in comes the notepad. No, it's already written down. Yeah. I'm glad I went on camera tonight to show them pieces of paper. Like, tune in to see pieces of paper. Oh, crikey. What am I on? Really? Okay, so fences. Right, next enclosure idea first. What we're going for. I was toying with the idea of the aquatic exhibit in this corner. That is going to be tricky though, because not only is the water not see-through, but I'd have to get the level of the water perfect so that they actually stick out of the water. The Elasmosaurus, the Megalodon, you'd only be able to see the fin. And I'm not going to do the mosasaurs. No. They're not unique enough. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking. If it was film accurate mosasaur, yes, it'd be included, but it's not, so there we go. So in this corner then, I am going to have to build something over to that. Okay, so let's have a look. Into this corner. So enclosure 22, I don't have anything written down for this. If anybody has an enclosure idea, please let me know. I'm going to start fencing this off right away. There is already a small herbivore enclosure there. I might redo that as something else. Maybe one big carnivore in that enclosure. Just one standalone big carnivore. And then do this one over here as all them cute Psittacosaurus, all the Mosaurus looking ones, all of the Homalocephali rigs and Compy rigs and all that lot, you know what I mean? A Nature says, I am back now. Welcome back. Yes, I need your advice, A Nature. If you would please try and list off as many African new species as you can, please. And also as many Asian new species as you can, please. Because as you can see, my boxes for African and Asian new species are pretty empty at the minute. There's one in each. Yes. Yeah, and the Zoocheng Tyrannus I have moved over from enclosure 11. So, yeah. Plans are evolving as we talk, so it's all good. This corner here, yeah, the African one, Eocarcharia, that one is already listed. I've got that. Laparento, yeah, okay. Rento. I don't know much about African. Okay, I'll have to do my research on that, but I will do some research because that African exhibit, enclosure 20 here, yeah, is going to be around there. A Nature says the only reason I knew Triassic is because I did it on my channel. Oh, very nice. Still being edited, so you won't be able to see mine yet. Okie dokie. 20 enclosure 22. Any ideas? I'm going to stop the fence here for that. Nope. Nope. Can't be having that. Oh, it's trying to like gravitate towards that. Nope. Right angles only. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So if you have a look, they are... I know all these enclosures look a bit boring, right? I will be honest. But the thing is, the main aim of this park is for the park tour. So the perspective that this is going to be viewed is from this track. as it goes around with nothing but new species. This is going to be probably the best way to showcase new species, actually seeing them face to face, you know. But, oh, no, I like that swamp. Wait until we get the assets in there for the for all in like that swamp foliage. Oh my goodness, I don't know. So Enclosure 22, I'm still waiting on ideas for that. I am going to drop a save here. Overwrite Isla Quadrado there. And basically, I'm going to have to work on this outside the stream, because actually working on aquatic sections is quite boring and tedious. It'll just involve a lot of saving and loading. Don't really want to do that on live stream. I'll have to do that outside a stream just to work on that. But Enclosure 23 is going to be aquatic. So we're talking in brackets Elasmo and I'll just put Meg. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm catching up on that. Dreadwolf says Asian dinosaurs. Aliaramus. Oh, lovely stuff. Look at this. Aliaramus. Guanlong. Oh, how can I forget the Guanlong? Fukui Raptor. Fukui Venator. I'm just getting these written down. Fukui Venator, Tarbosaurus, Saurus, and Wuoho Saurus. But Wuoho already features in that Stegosaurid enclosure, so I may not include it. May not include it in the Asian enclosure. Jerry the Barry says, is the Big Al enclosure still an idea, with the Seismo and Torvo instead of Allosaurus and Diplodocus? That's not a bad idea. We haven't actually got Torvosaurus written down yet. That's a good idea. Right, I need to rejig Enclosure 1 then, because the Seismo is in Enclosure 1, so I'll scribble that out. Because for Enclosure 1, if we have a look, it's relatively small, and this is going to be long necks in here. So if we've got like Maripuni, Agarasaurus, Argentinosaurus, Breviparibus, and I'll tell you what we're forgetting, the Amargasaurus, you know, the one with that big sail thing on its head. The Amargasaurus. So I'll put Amarga in there as well. In hindsight, I probably would like that to be a little bit bigger, the sauropod one, but I don't really care. Might even do less in there and then split some of the other ones up between the other Asian and African exhibits if they do fall into them categories. Jerry the Barry says, my favourite documentary, sorry. That's all good, mate. That is all good, honestly. It's fine. So if I put... And bearing in mind, I will need invisible fence for this, but I am putting the foundations in for this already. So let's get the not the crossing tool, the invisible path tool. Not the invisible path. Oh, the date. Yes, I see. What am I talking about? So Enclosure 22 still has no thing, is there? Dinokairos, yes. What is that, African or Asian, by the way? Please let me know. I didn't actually want the tour vehicle to go into any of this shadow at all, so let me just rejig that. That shadow is quite ugly. That's why I fenced it off quite some distance away from that shadow. Okay, so if we go round up to there, and then the tour track can kind of go up round like this way. Like that, and then this is in the middle of this tour track is going to be aquatic. And like I say, once this park's done, I am happy to upload this onto the Nexus as well. for anybody to use without any species on it. So you can create your own, your own tour or anything. Or if you just want to mess around with the park yourself, if you see anything on the stream and you think, oh, I would have done it this way or whatever, do you know what I mean? Then yeah. Canis Lupus says it's Asian, and for some reason or another, YouTube has automatically hidden that message. So yeah, thank you, whoever hit show on that message. Thank you very much. Big Al made the Allosaurus my favourite dinosaur of all time. Yeah, is that where that meme thing comes from as well? That's the biggest load of BS the Allosaurus had ever seen. Is that where that meme comes from as well, is it? I don't know. I honestly don't know anymore. Okay, so that there, I'm just going to write in lettering then that this is enclosure 23 in big lettering, like so. Because that's what I'm working on right now for that. That's aquatic. Okay, I'm not going to write 22 for that because, well, it's obvious that where 21 is the way the path goes. But that is going to be where the Megalodon and Elasmosaurus are in the middle and basically drop the terrain in the middle, if you know what I mean. Oh, then again though, if I do the tour track like that, the tour track might have to go so low that it just lets a little bit of that water in. Because if I make a big pit there and there's nowhere for the external water to get in, it'll be a dry dock. It won't have water in it. So I might have to just do a little bit of fencing somewhere where the track goes down to let the water in. That's why I can't do the raptor enclosure, because there's no bridge tool to create a bridge. Do you know? Everything on here has to have something underneath it, unless you use that floating rock. Jerry the Barry says, same, it's my favourite as well. Hope someone makes the Big Al mod into a new species someday. Really don't want to give up one allo to have another one. No, that's the thing, innit? So, yes, we will adapt the idea then. My arms are flailing everywhere tonight. The Big Al Diplo, walking with dinosaurs. One of the first... obviously, I can't see. There it is. There, one of the first suggestions made. We will now adapt that then into... I'm wondering... let me think. If I made that one big range... No, I've got a better idea. Where that is, that fence there can literally just come in here. So, that tour track is now like in my way, in all honesty. I don't like that. Where's my demolish tool? And demolish this as well also. Demolish all of that. It's right angles or bust, you know. No point in doing it any other way. Okay. Back. Nah. Why does it keep doing that? It's trying to reach for the fence, but it won't quite reach it. Oh, come on. That'll do. I'm not stressing. Canis Lupus says there is a skin mod to change the look of the standard Allo as the Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus. Yes, I have seen that as well. I have seen that, okay. But obviously I'm doing new species only, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the Allo meme. Yeah, Allosaurus had never seen this kind of BS before or something like that, innit? Something crazy, I don't know. But... yeah, I honestly don't know. That's all cool then, yep. Okay, we're just working on this, just making sure my tabs are working. Just checking on OBS, making sure that's all good as well. Okay, so enclosure 24 then. Enclosure 24 is going to be the WWD enclosure, but instead of Diplo and Allo, going to be Seismo and Torvo. I know it's not Walking with Dinosaurs, but it's close. Seismo and Torvo. Which Torvo do you want? The base, the first one that released. I know it's got a load of new skins now. It got updated. It's not just that, you know, default boring, you know, charcoaly skin. There is the two feathered jagged fang designs ones as well. So I'll put JFD just in brackets underneath that Torvo because they're the most colourful, aren't they? So okay, so we'll put that there then. Now we've probably got, if I put an enclosure line from there to here, going across the base of that volcano. I don't like that. It doesn't match the angles of everything else. No, I think it does. I think it's just perspective that makes it look like it's not, but that does look parallel. And parallel is good. Oh, that's going to haunt me. Oh no, that's not actually a line for anything. Okay. But I am now going to delete this because this now no longer means anything. It was just a little like crosshair I put in with fences at the beginning just to give an idea of where the halfway point was. So the halfway point was here. We've now surpassed it. The volcano takes up a huge chunk of that corner. That's the biggest enclosure, but there's only going to be that bit used at the top. Ooh. No, that's not going to work. I just had an idea, but it's not going to work. Okay. I was going to say I'll put invisible fence around the volcano and put a few dinosaurs as you kind of try and get up, but no, it's going to be too awkward. Just have it where it's just a good old climb up and then back down. Yeah. So I think if the track goes like this way and then doubles back on itself to go in, then left, round, back out this way, and then it'll kind of just slowly curve round and back in. I think that's going to be the best option for that. Okay. So we now have just that area to work with. That is still larger than a normal park without terrain tools and expanded parks. That's still bigger than a normal build area of a park usually. Probably not Nublar 93, but any other park, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I do love that one, but it replaced the awesome JWE Dino. Yeah, that's the thing. The Jurassic World Evolution base dinosaurs with a DLC and that are that good that you don't really want to replace anything. It really does pain me to have to replace the Diplodocus for the film accurate mosasaur. And I'm not desperate for it. I did actually message the mod author and asked, can I make your film accurate mosasaur a new species, please? And before I even got a response, I started working on it. I wasn't going to release it, you know, publicly, because that would get me in a lot of hot water with the Nexus thing and whatever, and with the community at large. But I could still use it for myself, and if I made videos about it, then hopefully community pressure would make them go, yes, you're okay to release it. But I failed miserably anyway, so it doesn't matter. So next up. Gonna put in new enclosure then. Thinking what way am I gonna do this enclosure? Long thin strips going that way, or lots of kind of compound cells going that way. Because the track will come in here. I will also delete that corner as well. All of that's gonna go. Very interesting. Okay, that tour track there is just an idea, is all. Okay, so any other enclosure ideas? Obviously, we're up to enclosure 24. Enclosure 22 remains with no designation at the minute. Be very easy just to shoehorn something into there. Enclosure 25 then. Let's start making some more enclosures. Flying along. Got to keep an eye on this. It tends to try and mug me off when it comes to straight lines. Right down to it there, yep. And then I think this is going to be the way forward, just to compound, put them in like this till we get to the end, and then I'll number them, and then I may even do community votes on how to fill the rest of these. But for this stream, I would like to start decorating some of the enclosures, and like I said, I don't want to put any species in until I've come up with better lists than this and actually named each species I want in there, so I can get all of them ready to go. Dimetrodon, yes, just a quick heads up. Enclosure 3 over here, the swamp, includes the Dinosaurs, that big croc, the Dimetrodon, the Carbonomies, and the Minmi. This is the swamp over here with nothing but just swampy features. So yeah, that's already been done, mate. The Dimetrodon. But that's all good. I'm going to keep putting these long, sort of like enclosures in, like so. Let me just see how big of a gap these things are between each other. I want them to be kind of uniform if I can get away with it. Almost 3. Almost 3 wide. I think I'll roll with that. I will roll with 3 wide. Okay, so just trying to get these into place. Keep throwing enclosure ideas my way. Even if you just name a new species, I'll see if I can come up with any kind of enclosure ideas around that as well. Okay, so let's continue this tradition of 3 wide. Tradition? Hardly a tradition, but this kind of template of 3 wide. Just going along. Tell you what, everyone, this is going to be the most insane park tour YouTube's ever seen. Netraptor says, sorry mate, guess I didn't hear it, busy working on a new mod. Oh no, that's all good mate, it's all good. Bearing in mind that was discussed a long time ago. I did kind of just give a quick heads up at the start of the stream, but that was kind of a while back, so it's all good. And there is now so much, look, these papers full of ideas. Look at all this paper with ideas. That's what I'm dealing with at this point. So yeah, if I didn't have all these pieces of paper in front of me, I'd be forgetting what every enclosure should have had in it. Chris says, if you have any free space, I like the Carbonomies tortoise. Yes, that is also in the swamp. Yes, the swamp has the Carbonomies in this one. I could feature it. I could feature it again. Yeah, I could feature it again potentially, but you know, it is what it is. That doesn't look parallel. That's worrying me. Okay. It's okay though, because if I do it that way, then technically this should still be the same width apart anyway. So, whatevs. Whatevs. When do I ever say that? Okay. Okay, so we're trying to fill in what I call the furlongs now, because that is going to be a lot to fill with new species. That's me being honest. But once I get these numbered up, I'm going to do some community votes, take some pictures of this, and start doing some community votes of what's going to go in here. I think that's probably the best way to solve these enclosures. Just So I'm thinking anyway. It's going to be a good thing. Trying to keep the community as involved as possible with this. That's the plan. Okay, does that fence connect? Building constraints. Don't give me that. Stop snapping. Yeah. I'll have to do. Damn. Does anybody know how to turn off snapping for the fences? So irritating when you don't want it to snap and it just does. Ooh, that looks like it's almost going to be the perfect dimensions there. Okay, so we're going along nicely. Look how many enclosures. Oh, crikey. New species only. I'm putting a lot of demand on these new species here. Okay, yep. Come on. It worked. Yeah. Don't do this. Look at that one little bit just don't quite reach. Come on. Killing me off. Jerry the Barry says, oof, I've got to go for a second. I'll be back in 15 minutes. The stream gets stopped by then. I'd like to thank you for the company. This was fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll still be going in 15 minutes, mate. It's all good, and I'll catch you again soon, mate. I hope everything's okay. Okay, catch you when you're back. Yes. Okay, so let's put in one more of these then. This might have to be one lovely, nice, anything goes safari at the end, I think. Take them out, and then I can number these up. And then throw these to a community vote. Okay, that's looking good. So 22. Got some prime real estate. 24. Yeah. Just to make that correct. Ah. Nearly had it. 24. Oh god, trying to do numbers with this pathing tool is a nightmare. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30 being the big one. 30 enclosures. No way. 30 big enclosures. Look at the amount of work that's going to have to go into this. I don't think I realised just how much I'd bitten off before I started this. This is some work. And like I say, in between streams, I do intend to keep just visiting and doing a little bit of decorating, not adjusting the enclosures too much or doing any hatching or anything like that, but just putting some work in, you know, to spruce the place up a bit. Yeah, make it look good, because that is going to take more time than I've got to stream. If we did that, we're going to be talking months worth of streams, and I don't want to be doing that. Okay. It's like I'll be old and grey, and it'd be like, yeah, we're still working on enclosure 26. You know, like Jurassic World Evolution 8 just released. You know. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm sticking with this one. I'll stick to what I know. 26. I know. I'm just back in my day, we had things called new species, terrain tools, and you had to use Python and Cobra tools, yeah, to get your mods working. Now look, you young whippersnappers don't know you're born. All them features are built into the game. What am I talking about? 28. Dreadful says I'd still watch. Back in my day, we used to have to build parks manually. New species didn't create themselves. Oh god, yeah, that's enough of that. Okay, so I know these numbers are looking really trash, but that's okay. 29. It'll do. Cheap path. Narrow. There. There we go, and then go for a big 3-0 in this. Enclosure 30. There we go. Okay, so 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Enclosure 30. And obviously 31 is the volcano. Wow. Okay, so let's put the tour track in and at least just send it round, you know. Edit tour route. What is this? Okay. Dirt path, and there we go. 10 people watching. Hello there. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Introduce yourselves. You know, I don't bite. Very friendly in here. If you have any enclosure ideas, I literally have enclosures 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30 with I'm ready to take ideas. Yep. Ideas. Send me your ideas. This is a community driven park. So yeah. Park. A community driven park this is. I've been told I do have a relatively posh accent at times. But when I say park, I don't say it very posh at all. I don't think I've got a posh accent. Unless I say park. We're off to the park. Not. We're going for a small jaunt over to the park. Jurassic Park, that is. I'll have you know. Okay, so obviously while the chat is slow, I am going to talk absolute crap. I'm just putting the tour track together to send it round and just make sure that it does make it all the way round. I know that sounds silly, but there is like a worrying kind of break, if that's what you could call it, in the track, in how it looks on the map overview, if you know what I mean. So this is the big safari at the end. I know we've got some other big safaris, but we kind of thingy it like that. And for now, I'm just going to send it round over so it completes the tour over there, yeah? Park tour now complete. Come on, send it. Drive tour vehicle. Yes, please. Oh. Will it drive straight up the volcano? No. The Ranger Jeep would. I bet the Ranger Jeep would. The Ranger Jeep drives up anything. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Because realism. This is crazy. Yeah, okay. Jurassic World Evolution. It really didn't anticipate that players were going to drive up sheer cliffs like this. It just doesn't give you the tools to do it. There we go. This is the quick way of skipping the entire tour. Straight to the hybrids, please. Uh-oh. Oh, kaboom. That's probably got it stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. Okay. Is there any other tour vehicles on the go, though? That's the... No. Come on, send some out. That Jeep was bitten by a radioactive spider. Oh, nice. Oh, don't tell me this actually needs to be attached to a bloody entrance for it to work. You can't be telling me that. Let me see. It says operational, so deactivate, activate. And the Jeep is there, it's just not set off yet. Just going to leave this a minute just to make sure it is going to move. Because I may have to redo the track. Oh, not redo the track. Lord forbid I have to do it, do you know, with a concrete track rather than the crossing track. Or attach it to an entrance. I really don't want an entrance in this park. This park was not designed for your average Joe. This, you know what I mean? You're not going to be getting a Jurassic Park helicopter or Jurassic World InGen helicopter flying into this. You're going to be getting a gold-plated beast of a helicopter flying with only the super rich of the super rich coming in to see this. Basically, one visit from this guy is going to pay for the park for a year. You know what I mean? I'm getting well into it, though. All I need to see is just that tour Jeep move. And there's nothing. Let me drop a save. A fresh save. There's La Quadrado. Yes, yes. Just while we're waiting to see if that tour Jeep moves. This is what I'm worried about. You see the brakes in the track on the map overview. That's probably what it could be. It's probably not that. And I have used the crossing tool over and over again, and there's these weird brakes. Shouldn't look like that. Like these weird dog legs in the track. Shouldn't look like that. I might have to use the default track. No! I don't want to use the default track. No. But as for now, that is looking like it's going to be one hell of a drive. Let me see if I can kick it off, like drive tour vehicle, just to here. Okay, and then see the visibility. Will it kind of pick up on that? Kenny says, what replacement dinosaur mod would you like to turn into a new species mod? There's actually a pack. There's actually a pack of dinosaurs that I'd love to see made into new species. Let me see if I can find them. I think I'm following them, tracking them on Nexus. So if I look up pack, and I will bring these up on screen if necessary. Pardon me. Just going through. Just give me 1 second. I will try and find these. There we go. I'm going to keep looking. I'll do my best to find these. Ooh, that could be it. Let me have a look. I'm going to bring these up on streams. Give me 1 second. This one is the one. Okay, and I'm just going to double check that this is the one I was thinking of. Yes, this one. The exotic dinosaur pack. This one. You'll see this on stream. This is one that I'd really love to see as new species. It's a pack of 3. They're not new species, but they do replace. Sweetener as well, so highly likely Sweetener does put out a lot of mods. And it contains, let me just bring up some pics right here. Dino Kairos. I know I've already got that one. It's fine. But this one here, look at that. Eustreptospondylus. Oxoniensis. Okay. That is a real tongue twister. So I'll call that the Eustreptospondylus. Okay. The Ophidia as well. O'Keefe. You know, I know we've got the Dinochirus mirificus, but that one looks very good also, and I do like that very dynamic looking beak. But that's the star of the show, and this is a full pack of 3, which has not been made into new species yet. So they are the ones I'd like to see, the exotic pack right there. Yes, and this was made 12th of September last year. So if you ask me which ones I want, that's the ones I'd really like. Okay, just to there we go. Yeah, so we're just getting there. I do like this way I've got this streaming setup thing. I can pull in windows if necessary. You know, I can't do that on Red Dead. It's unfortunate, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm going to have to take a short break in a second just to grab a quick drink. So hopefully you'll all stick around for a minute. Let me drop a save just to make sure. Hopefully you will stick around. I will literally be grabbing a drink, nipping for a wee, and I'll come back. I'll be like 2-3 minutes tops. So yeah, I'll catch you all in like 2-3 minutes. Please stick around. I'll not be long. Okay, and I'll set the camera angle so it's nicely overlooking the park, overlooking these enclosures actually. So if you can think of anything that goes in enclosure 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, or enclosure 22, which is right off in the distance, please put your ideas in the chat, and I will be back real quick to look at them. Okay, so be back real soon, 2-3 minutes. Okay. And I'm back. Canis Lupus says, have a dino Battle Royale exhibit. What, and do like superhero skin battle royales? Yeah. No, I've actually got a battle royale exhibit. Now the save has been dropped on this enclosure. I will show you some of the other things that I've done with this island. If you want the link to this park, I'll show you this actually real quick while we come up with some more enclosure ideas. I'll just double check that that is saved. I don't want to lose any of that progress. So Isla Quadrado, just save that, yes, very nice. And then we'll load up. This is the flat Isla Pina. This is the way the island began, if you remember, at the start of the this stream series. Obviously we're on part 3 now. I'm just going to show you how this began, and I can share this link with you. If you want this park, just let me know and I'll put the link in the chat for you if you want this. It's the biggest build area without them nasty edges. Just look at this. Just look at this. Look how much we've done so far. Crazy. And also, if you remember way back on the Nexus, I actually dropped a let me have a look. Where is it? Battle Royale. Oh, crikey! Yeah, that is a big park. That one. Let me have a look. Moser Park. This is going back. This is going back. It's the Ranger Challenge final. Yeah, this is the one. Right. Look at what I did with the Finn Pina Island here. I uploaded this to Nexus. I also did a video of me driving this entire course too. Yes, you'll get to see this. This is something. This is what I called the Ranger Challenge. And it's very spicy. If you want this as well, this is on the Nexus. If you look for it, just look for Ranger Challenge. And the aim of the game, look, if you have a look, is to get from here in the start area using a Ranger Jeep. From here, you go across here, across the jumps. This is using the same template of that the flat Pina that you've just seen. And look how different this looks. This took about 11 hours to make. Right, all of it's been judged, and you have to travel all of this, all of this, all of this. Big slalom type jump into this bit down below. Up this area here. This is a tough climb. Round here. I hope you're enjoying seeing this, because this is actually really crazy. I'm happy to even maybe take a go at this. Little jump over here. And then in here we've got a load of big carnivores. You've got to dodge these, yeah? Go round, and bearing in mind you're only allowed to drive on the dirt texture. Do you know that rock texture? Rock only. Yeah. Yeah, this is uploaded to the Nexus if you want to try this for yourself. All you need is expanded islands and terrain tools. That's it. Up here, round here, round this slalom, then onto this big series of jumps down to these steps, then into here. Okay, and then there's more thingies in here, big dinos. As you can see, it appears I still have Camp Cretaceous skins on the dinosaurs. Oh god, I forgot to take them off. Never mind, it remains the same. Then down here, another little jump right here. You can see a lot of TLC went into this. Big jump off here, over to here, and then you've got all these long necks. This is a fully functioning park. Dinosaurs don't get ill or need feeding. And then look at this. Look, you've got to navigate your way through all of this in a Ranger Jeep. And yes, you do have to pay very close attention to the Ranger Jeep's health. If you go in shadow, it becomes very, very dark as well, which makes things very awkward. And you go round here, there's a load of little slaloms, and that gets very dark in there. And then this is where the challenge becomes a real challenge, because then you've got to navigate there. This is tough because that is so thin, and look how much of this there actually is. Okay. Up round here, up here, going round all of this, round this bit. I'm probably going to have to put the contrast up for this. Up round here, round here, round here. And timer stops when you jump into the finish area. And I think my time for this was like 27 minutes or something like that. With numerous fails. It was pre-recorded. There is a full video of me doing this course. Yeah, and I think it's 24 or 27 minutes. And then once you're done, look, you can just kind of go out and then back to the start area. Yeah. Obviously, look, rock only. Obviously, put my own channel name in text there. Okay, let's mess about with some settings because the brightness needs to go up. I know it does. Where is the brightness setting on this? There isn't one. Okay. Screen setup. There it is. Let's get that brightness up for this because in the dark bits you can't really see what you're doing. Did that actually register? Oh, I might be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's much better. And also set the sandbox settings so it's dusk maybe. Let's apply dusk. No, dusk is worse. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm happy to try this challenge. If anybody else wants to have a go at this, this is on Nexus, this exact save where I left it, okay? And you'll see how fun this is because it is quite fun. It's been a while, so I'm going to fail at this, no doubt. So let's go back to the sandbox settings. I want to put that on day. Okay, let's have day. Okay, back to day then. Okay, environment rework then. I've got maximum brightness because in them shadows, yeah, good luck. Okay, so all you do is, look, you just click on any of these Ranger Jeeps. There's many to choose from. Bearing in mind, if they get destroyed or lost, basically, you just come off and pick another one. You know what I mean? There's one lonely tree there, which is irritating me. Okay, let's have a go. We'll start with this one. And yes, this is a lot tougher than it looks. I'll be honest with you, this is a lot tougher than it looks. Timer starts. Let me just see if there's a way I can bring up a timer on the screen. Just give me 1 second. Time, date, countdown. Time, date, countdown, time, output time, current PC time, live output. Not that one. No, it's not going to work. So I would have to just time it after the stream. But okay, let's give it a go then. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do. I'll set it to, what's the current time? Yeah, I'll set it to 1 hour from now. And then unhide it on here. Okay. It says stream. I know it says stream countdown, but I'll kind of adjust that. Do you know what I mean? Let's give it a go. Yeah, let's give it a go. Should be able to just change that to a timer. Nope. Stop that then. Let's live output. Oh, I see. Now I see. Yeah, I get it. Okay. And just start that timer. Okay, let's give it a go. When it hits 59, I'll attempt to go through, and then we kind of know, don't we, at the end? So let's have a go. Micah T, hello there, buddy. I hope you're well. I'm going to try and aim. The course starts when you go through these, yeah? So that the course has just started. Micah T, hello there, mate. I hope you're well. And I think OBS is really going to show how much it doesn't like this here. Uh-oh. Will I make it? Come on. Rock only, remember. I have made this deliberately brutal, by the way. Okay, so we are flying. I hope you're well, Micah T. I might not be able to keep an eye on the chat too much while I do this challenge. I'll do my absolute best. I hope you're well, mate. How's your weekend going? Bearing in mind, that timer in the at the top of the stream there doesn't mean a lot. It really doesn't. It's just basically setting that there so you can show that I'm not like nobbling the time in any way. Oh my goodness. Bah! No, stay gripped. Okay, it's gone from park building to Ranger Challenge. Jessica, hello there, how are you? I was just showing off my Ranger Challenge park, and I've been asked to have a go at it. So that's where I'm up to at the minute. Also, Jessica, I have uploaded the flat Isla Pina for you. So once I've had a little go at this, I will, or when I fail at this, I will put the link on for you to get the park for yourself. Yep. Uh-oh. Nope. You have to hit that with a bit of speed, otherwise it costs you so much time. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm very, very good, thank you. Very good. Okay. So, full speed ahead. And then we go down into the pit. Uh-oh. The Jeep's about to take a big hit. Come on, try and land it on the wheels. Come on. Oh my god, that did some damage. Okay. So, following the dirt track, remember. Rock only. Yep, I will, yeah, like I said, I will post you that link when I've either failed this attempt or completed it. And most likely it will be a fail, because this looks quite easy, but it is tough. This is my Ranger Challenge Park that I created a while back. It is uploaded on the Nexus as well, called Ranger Challenge. All you need is terrain tools and expanded parks, and you can use it yourself. Okay. So Chris says 10 out of 10. Oh, nice, thank you, mate. And I did do an accompanying video showing me completing the track as well, just to prove it can be done, because the few people who did try this actually said they couldn't do it, and they believed it couldn't be done. So I did a video just showing it could be done, and if I can show it being done on live stream, this is the exact park the way it is. So yeah, if you want to have a go yourself, it's on the Nexus. It's all good. So I'm just showing this now. This is basically a test of the climbing ability, seeing if you can navigate them nasty hills and everything like that. I'm trying to do this in a fairly good time as well. You do have to keep an eye on your vehicle condition, because by the time you get towards the end of this, you'll have done a few big jumps and took a few big scrapes. I think somebody said when they tried this, it was the Dark Souls of Jurassic World Evolution driving or something. It is tough. Yeah. Yeah, Chris here says, in the words of Jeremy Clarkson, power! Yeah, more power! So Jessica says, going to show any new uploads from the Nexus. I can do, yeah. There's not really too much new today in terms of new species. Just kind of making sure I've got the grip. It's quite tough because it slants all the way off. It's so easy to let that get away from you there. Just kind of got a throttle control there. Yeah, more power, more power. If all else fails, more power. Come on. Okay, so this bit here is deceptive. It looks quite easy, this bit, but there's a very narrow section that's bumpy. Okay. K-Fire says, sorry mate, I'm back, my Wi-Fi's been shut down. That's all good, mate. Hey, it's all good. I'm just attempting my own Ranger Challenge right now. So hopefully you enjoy seeing me attempt this. And this is on the Nexus if you wanted to get it. This was uploaded a while back. Basically, when soon after the terrain tools came out is when I uploaded this. Come on, don't screw me on that. Sometimes that jump messes you up. This is the easy bit. This is the easy bit of it. Do you know what I mean? This is the easy bit. Remember, rock only, rock texture only. No new species in this. It is existing species. You might see the odd Camp Cretaceous skin as well, so beware of that. If you touch water, that's a fail as well. Anything but rock is a fail. Okay. Oh, where's that going? Jessica says, well, there is one I uploaded, if that's going to be any good. Oh, there's a new... You've uploaded your own mod, have you? Oh, okay. If anybody wants to look through my channel and just search for the Ranger Challenge on my channel, it's from probably January or maybe early February, and just check the end time on that. It's about 24 or 27 minutes. Oh my god, a goat is ruining me. A goat. No, not the goat. Not the goat. Come on. No, don't do me like that. Oh god. Okay. So no time limit as such. But I'm just basically trying to set a time. The time started at about 59 minutes, so on about 7 or 8 minutes so far. Just trying to get round this. This is tough. This is a tough challenge. This is the easiest bit, I will be honest. It's called Funny Name. Okay, after this attempt, I will bring up the Nexus page. What is the name of the mod you've put up on Nexus? The Roostosaurus. Is it a replacement, is it? I think I saw that. Yeah, I think I did see that. But it's a replacement one, isn't it? Hopefully you'll either make it a new species yourself or someone will pick it up and make it a new species. I hope so. Don't get me wrong, replacement's good, it's a good place to start, but for me it is all about them new species. Right, so X is the handbrake. I've only just realised that, okay. Blah. No, don't want to get stuck on that fence. Okay, so easy to fail on this. The Ranger Challenge. I can't believe I'd be revisiting this. Okay, this is where there's some nice big spicy jumps and kind of aim where the fences show you where to go. Can you imagine how much time it took adjusting this and messing about to make sure that every jump was possible? See the vehicle condition as well. Come on. Oh, every jump's costing me at least 5%. Jessica says, yeah, it's mine. Can't make it new species due to error. Oh, okay. What's the error? But did you like it? I haven't tried it yet. I will have a look though. I may be tempted to quickly try and install it and then run it on stream. We'll have a look though. Can't make any promises on that. I'm just seeing how this challenge goes at the minute. Bearing in mind, if you fail, you do start from the beginning. Camp Cretaceous, skin, acro. Oh god, that's a dodge. Remember that your Ranger Jeep automatically slows down near these dinosaurs. Oh, that was nifty. I've managed to stay out of the way of them. That's good. Okay, I realise it is a bit choppy on the stream. I do apologise for that. Slow down a bit here. It is deceptive that. I did put that fence in place because I didn't want anyone just driving straight over that edge. That would catch a lot of people out. Gotta be really careful on these downhill bits. So easy to lose control. Full power! No! Come on! What's the time looking like? Okay. About 11 minutes so far. Okay, so getting this memory issue saying I can't extract lure into main folder. That's weird. Okay, well, if you need any help with anything like that, please let me know, because, I mean, I may be able to help. I do have a pretty beastly gaming PC. Okay, so we just thrown ourselves. Ugh. God. Thrown ourselves into the sauropod enclosure. As you can see, 50% durability left condition on the Jeep. Ugh. These do hammer. If you even get touched by these, you lose so much of your Jeep health. K-Fire says, hey mate, which time will you upload a new drone video? Oh, I really don't know, mate. I haven't flown a drone in quite a while. Obviously with lockdown it's not as easy to travel and get footage as it used to be. But I do intend at some point to be doing more drone videos, you know what I mean? I put my heart and soul into that channel for 2 years up until lockdown, you know what I mean? Okay, it's getting dark. We'll have to get a bit squinty for this. Yeah, I am on Discord. After this, I will put my Discord name in, and I'll also put a link to the flat Isla Pina save of mine as well. The real test on this is the bit that's coming up soon after this. Okay, bearing in mind, Jessica, I do not actually know too much about making new species. But if you know what you're doing, and basically just want me to try it my side with Cobra tools and the OVL tool and whatever, I'm happy to take a go at it if you want to try and guide me through. That's all fine. Because I've had no issues with Cobra tool or anything like that. My PC's got like 32 gig of RAM. I've got like the i9-9900K processor. Pretty much everything I run off is M2 solid states. It's all super fast. The only thing that's holding my system back now is the graphics card. It's a 1070. But it's the Founders Edition with 8 gig GDDR5 memory, but you know what I mean? It is outdated now, quite drastically. But I got it at a good price many years ago and stuck with it. And at the current price of graphics cards, I'm not willing to shell out. You see how dark it gets in these bits? You've got to be very careful. This is where it gets tough. 27 minutes 33. Okay, thank you, mate. Thank you very much. 27 minutes 33, and I'm on good pace. I'm on good pace. Some of these bits here get so narrow. It's unreal. Ugh. Ah! Low health. I am on low health at the minute. No. Oh, this is the worst bit. This is the worst bit. It's one wrong move here and you come off. Come on. I'm sorry if I'm going a bit quiet for this. It's all like rounded as well, so it's not even like flat at the top. So you have to, honestly, if you could see the adjustments I'm making with this analog stick, you've got to be so careful. No. Come on. Oh my god, I wish I had a heart rate monitor set up for this. I didn't know it was going to turn into one of these kind of streams. Come on. Ranger challenge for the win. I am being a little bit conservative though. I'm sure my time is beatable. Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking adding that bit in? That was nasty. Oh, I took that bit nice and quick. Not moaning at that. No, 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 no. No! Reverse back, reverse back. There's still a lot more of that to go. That's the worst bit. If you look, I'd made it up this bit, round there. Where was I actually at there? I was at about here. Oh, I hadn't even made it into there, so there was still all that section, all of that, that bit, and I saved the best till last. This climb here is the toughest bit. That last little bit there is so tough. And then just that little hop at the end. I gave it a go. If you want to watch me actually succeed at that, there is a video for it. If someone wants to put the link in, feel free. Yeah, I did jinx it, but like I say, it is on the Nexus. If you want to download this for yourself and have a go. I mean, that the first few bits I made look easy, but bearing in mind I've had to practice, I kind of know them bits inside out. It's the last bit where you're on the catwalk at the end. So bloody tough. Right, real quick then, Jessica, I have a link for you. Let me find my Google Drive. There it is. And then flat. Okay, and share. That was a practice lap. Just let me know in the chat if you want to see me try that again. I mean, I'm happy to have another pop. Or I can get on with making the park. It's up to you. Change to anyone with a link. Link copied. That should be, Jessica, if you want the flat Isla Pina, which is basically the base that this park's developed from, what the new park's developed from. My 700 dinosaur battle royale was built on the flat Pina map. You can see just how versatile, I nearly said versatile then, that's the American way of saying it, how versatile the Isla Pina map is for building. I mean, look, that's just incredible. Mwah, work of art. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see me have another go, I will try another go at that. It will get sweaty, and I will reset the timer if necessary. Unless I just aim for an exact minute, and then, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's up to you. That link there, Jessica, is for Google Drive, the flat Isla Pina. So that's not for my Discord link. My Discord link I will get for you now. This is probably going to fill the screen. Just wait a second. Yep. Okay, yep. Find my profile name down there. Copy. Is it copying? Who knows? I'm just going to see if that does paste in my name. No, it doesn't. Try again then. What's going on with this? Double copy. Triple copy. That's funny. Okay, so I'll close that then. This is a link to my Discord name. If anybody wants to add me on Discord, that's where you add me, okay? I'll I'm not just going to say, oh, you know, only so and so can add me, whatever. Anyone can add me on there. It's all good. Yeah. Okie dokie. So here we go. I will have one more attempt then at the Ranger Challenge. And then I will be finishing the stream. Win or lose. If you want to see a full successful attempt, then yeah, there is the video. Oh, look at that, handbrake for the win. Okay, I'm going to wait to try and get this. Okay. John Starmore, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Says I'll stay subbed for now. Or stubbed for now. Okie dokie. That's all good. I hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, Jessica, just add me on YouTube. YouTube, Discord, right there, okay? So I'm just trying to time this so I go through that gate roughly when 37 minutes starts. So we'll just see. Roughly. Going to get a little bit of an head start. There we go. Here we go again. Final attempt then. Be the last thing I do. FSV, how's it going, dude? You alright? Welcome to the stream. FSV's like my young drone apprentice. Yes. Yes. Jessica says we'll talk after the stream, or I'm too busy reading the chat. Sorry. Says can we talk yeah possible tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see after the stream. I will be on Discord after the stream, so if you PM me, yeah, that's all good, yeah? How's it going, FSV? You doing alright, dude? Yes, good. John Starmore says, you got the cartoons? Yep, yes. I hope you're well, mate. Thank you for joining tonight. I am just attempting my own Ranger Challenge. Oh, Netraptor there says, alright boys and girls, new species is modelled and textured. That makes it 4 upcoming mods. Oh, nice. Very nice, mate. That's what I like to hear, I love it. Netraptor, was it you who's got that pack coming of like, was it like 5? The herbivore pack, I believe, yeah? Oh, yes. And I believe I saw a community post on Nexus that said that would be out on Monday. Something like that. Dead dinosaur. John Starmore says, what are the aliens in Jurassic Park? I don't actually... Oh, there is the xenomorph Indominus and the xenomorph raptor, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, there is the xenomorph ones, yeah. Okay. Big jump then. This is going to be the last attempt at the Ranger Challenge, and I did start this at 37, I think. 37 minutes. Something like that. Which way's out? Okay. Remember, it is rock texture only for this. So just trying to do this. FSV says nearly on 2k now, Steve. Only feels like yesterday when you hit 1k. Yes, mate. It's crazy, innit? It was literally 2 months ago, mate. About 2 months ago, I celebrated 1k. And at the rate things are going, it'll be... If I keep gaining subs the way I'm doing, mate, within a week or two. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. Crazy. Crazy. Maybe even in a few days. Wow. I never even dreamt I'd get to 2k subs with this channel. Never in a million years. So, you know, I do thank everybody who's subbed to the channel, who watches me stuff, who's in the live stream now. Do you know, without you guys, I wouldn't be making as much content as I do. It's because people give me good feedback and I get so many views and all that lot. Do you know what I mean? It is awesome, and I can't thank everybody enough. I really can't. I do hope that you're enjoying the stream tonight as well. So there we go. Let me have a look there. Kenny says did the Oceanic pack have Cryolophosaurus and a sauropod? Yes, it did, but I remember in the Oceanic pack, the sauropod and the Cryolophosaurus I couldn't get to work. If I had them installed in the game, basically the game wouldn't load. It'd get stuck on the legal screen. John Starmore says at 2K expect more people like me to handle. That's all good, mate. It's good. It's good. Jerry the Barry says sorry for being late, but I'm back. Wow, you were rather quick actually. It's all good, mate. There we go. John Starmore says I'm on his sub because I like your personality. Oh, thank you very much. I'm quite glad I appeared on camera tonight. Not very often. I won't always appear on camera. Depends on whether I can be bothered to set the camera up. You know what I mean? But took my eyes off the prize for a second there. There we go. Jessica says I can't find you on Discord. Oh yeah. Can't find you on Discord. Oh yeah, talking to John. Okay, it's all good. FSV with a 79p drop there. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you're having a good weekend. Thanks for the donation, mate. That's awesome. Oh, mate, that's great. Thank you, dude. There we go. Might take you out drone flying again one day. Come on, don't. This jump can be a bit finicky. It can rip you off a little bit, that jump. There we go. John Starmill says, didn't want to add you, just joking about Discord. Fair enough. Okay. That's all good. So we're trying this one more time now, just to try and get through this. FSV there, look at that, look, 79p drop. Rock and roll, mate, rock and roll. There we go. It's been a while since you've been round, mate. You know what I mean? You'll have to get yourself round here and get your butt whipped on FIFA again. You know what I mean? Finn, tell you what, Finn comes round. It's my missus's younger brother. Comes round with all intentions of beating me at FIFA. You know what I mean? Comes round with all intentions of beating me at FIFA. Right? I'm old school at FIFA. You know what I mean? No one's beating me like that. Comes round, gets drubbed. 9 games out of 10 he loses. Just putting that out there. Gets very frustrated as well. Very sweaty. I'm like, come on dude, you're going to break the controller. Lighten up. I'm only kidding, mate. I'm only kidding. I do like a laugh though. Jessica says your Discord sent the request. Yeah, okay. Just waiting for the chat to catch up there. Yeah. Bearing in mind there is maybe a 15 to 20 second delay on the stream. There's not really much I can do about that. I do set it to like ultra low latency. There's still 10-15 seconds where it takes the chat to catch up. Not really much that can be done about that, but it is what it is. Just embarrassing Finn in the chat right now. Oh, handbrake for the win. Trying to get a good time on this. When did I start this? 37 minutes? Ugh. Oh, that was a good jump. I like that. Come on, send it round. Gone from park building to, you know what I mean, Ranger Challenge. I'm not bothered though. The Ranger Challenge is good. Also remember that Enclosure 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30, I do need enclosure ideas for that. It is community driven, the park, so if you've got any enclosure ideas that I've not already done, then you know, before the stream ends I will just go back to the other park and basically just show you where we're at with the enclosures. So if you can think of anything during the week or anything, in between streams, you know, hit my community tab or message on one of my videos. Crap! I wasn't thinking and I just drove straight off the edge. You see, you need ultimate concentration for that challenge. One wrong move and you're done. John Starmore says, is that an Irish accent you have there, or Scottish? No. No, actually. It is just an English accent. But I do speak to a lot of people from Ireland, the US, Australia, the Far East, other European countries. So I think I do kind of pick up a little bit as I go along, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think that's... I might have to do another stream where I just dedicate it to the Ranger Challenge, but that's enough of that for one day. Let me put my... yeah, it is nice and peaceful in the water. Yeah, it definitely is. So let's go into the screen setup there. There we go. Yes. And put the brightness back to about where it should be. Okay. And load. Back up to Isla Quadrado. Yes, indeed. There we go. John Starmore says in English. Oh, English, I meant. Yes. Yeah, I've lived in England all my life. I've only been outside of England twice. Once to Jamaica and once to Tunisia. Brilliant holidays. But other than that, I've spent all my time in England. Not even in Scotland or Wales, just in England. Bit of a... I was going to say a country bumpkin, but that means like you live out on a farm somewhere. You know? Country bumpkin. Okay, so this is where we're up to then with the park. We have returned now after the action-packed Ranger Challenge. I am happy to do another stream at some point of just Ranger Challenge. If you guys want to see that, just let me know in the chat. I'll arrange that for some time during the week. A Ranger Challenge only live stream, just for like an hour or something. Have 2 or 3 goes at it. But as you can see, this is Enclosure 1. I'm just going to list the ideas off now. So if you come up with any more enclosure ideas, hit my community tab or message on one of my videos. Message on any of my videos. I'll find it because I check my notifications several times a day. I don't miss any notifications. I try and pride myself on responding to every comment that makes sense. Anyway, some comments are just, how do you respond to that? It's just a string of letters. You know, I'll put a like on it, but I can't really respond to it. Okay, so Enclosure 1 is a sauropod enclosure. Just to start things off, I have got the tour track in place as well. Okay, the biggest Jeep tour YouTube's ever seen. Let me just get rid of the countdown. That's unnecessary now. Okay, so in here there's going to be an Amargasaurus. Let me just get back to the actual game. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, just literally within about 5 or 10 minutes of the stream ending, I'll just nip for a quick cigarette and then I'll be back to chat on Discord with you to see if I can help. Okay. Okay, yeah, you did get the link, right? You got the link from before? If not, let me know and I'll put that Google Drive link back in for you. Okay. Is the goat going to have its own enclosure? A goat enclosure? I don't know. And the weird thing is, though, the goats, they actually do serious damage to the tour vehicles. So I don't really want to do a goat enclosure, in all honesty. Okay, let me just list off these enclosures where we're at so far, and I'll be ending the stream soon after that. Just so you've got an idea of where we're at already, and then if you've got any other ideas, then please message on any of my videos, and I'll have my notepads close. Yeah. So Enclosure 1, Amargasaurus, Agarasaurus, Marapunisaurus, Argentinosaurus, Breviparapus. All of the good sauropods. If there's any other sauropods, just let me know in the chat now. Enclosure 2 is the Spinosaurus pack, dinosaurs, and the Spinosaurus MGA. So there'll be 4 different Spinosaurs in there. Enclosure 3 is the swamp enclosure. So we're talking Dinosuchus, Dimetrodon, the giant turtle, the Carbonomies, and the Minmi in there, that pug-nosed crocodile thing. John Starmore says a line of goats being fed to a T-Rex cage. It'd be very hard to line them up. It would, because they just run off and do their own thing. It'd be very, very tough. I will be honest, that would be very tough. The goats are very unpredictable on this. Enclosure 4 is Draco Venator and the novel Dilophosaurus. So this is going to be a Dilophosaurus-ish enclosure right here. Enclosure 4, Enclosure 5, let's move on. This is the Cenozoic / Pleistocene / mammal enclosure. So in here there is mammoth, woolly rhino, Coelenchon, Asteminosuchus, Smilodon, Paraceratherium, Chinchilla and Megatherium in here. So it's a big enclosure, there's a lot to go in. Enclosure 6, I've just put small herbivores, so it's only a small enclosure, chuck a few of them nice small herbivores in there. Enclosure 7 is small carnivores, for example the Eoraptor, just others, you know, the real small herbivores, yeah. Enclosure 8 is just for Iguana colossus, kind of out there on its own, maybe some of them hadrosaurs as well. Enclosure 9, this is going to be a fun one, just Herrerasaurus rig, new species only, and there's about 30 or 40 of them, so I'm going to have to go through them and cherry pick 30 or 40 different Herrerasaurus rigs to all go in Enclosure 9. I am also going to work on a Herrerasaurus only short as well, and kind of time it so they're all mid-hiss. You know when they release, they go like... I'm going to kind of catch them all in the edit where it's like... So it's just... through them all as all the skins are changing. You know what I mean? I have some crazy ideas, I know. I kind of dream these things up. Okay, Enclosure 10, Eutyrannus. Enclosure 11 was the Zoocheng Tyrannus. That's now been moved further down to the Asia enclosure. So Enclosure 11, I'll come up with another big carnivore for that. Enclosure 12 is going to be split into sub-enclosures that will include raptors. Utahraptor, Dakotaraptor, Megaraptor, and the Excavatoraptor. So the Excavatoraptor will also be in kind of a pit. That was suggested by somebody. I've got that written there. Pit for the Excavatoraptor. Next up in Enclosure 13 is the Thanatotherystes, which is the Demon Tooth T-Rex, which is very good, who was made by our friend Dreadwolf in the chat, Netraptor. Enclosure 14 is Arthropods and Diplocaulus. So this is going to be looking similar to the marsh over here, with just very shallow water with loads of... yeah, Chris says, sorry I didn't catch that one more time. Oh, dude. Honestly. I don't know if I can. Okay, just like, let's move on. Episode 15 then, Stegosaurids. So we're talking that Hesperosaurus, which has now been removed, but I've still got it. And the Wuahosaurus. Yeah. Yeah, John Starmore says he said, rah, sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, I will do the impression again, if you like. The Herrerasaurus rig dinos all come out the enclosure. They run out and then they go. Okay. Jessica says, I just downloaded the zip file. Yeah, in the zip there is a README. You need to put the save in. C users, save games. No, C users, your username, save games, Frontier Developments, Jurassic World Evolution, save games. Just drop it in there, and then it'll be in your sandbox list of files in the game. It is in the README, all of that information. So, okay, Enclosure 16 then is Ceratopsians, and there is a lot of them. There is a lot of Ceratopsians, Ceratopsids. So I will have to go through and just kind of work all that out, which ones are going to go in, including the Spinops, of course, yeah. Episode 17, Hadrosaurs. There's numerous Hadrosaur mods, so we're going to be doing Hadrosaurs in Enclosure 17. Enclosure 18, getting to piece of paper number 3. T-Rex family mods. So there's going to be all kinds of ones, including the young T-Rex as well. So there's going to be baby T-Rex in here. Okay, enclosure 19 is the Triassic enclosure. And thank you to A Nature, not in the chat anymore, but suggested doing all Triassic dinosaurs in here, Triassic animals, should I say. Liliensternus, Eoraptor, Postosuchus, Niosaur, Plateosaurus, Mussaurus, Gagerosaurus, and Triassic foliage only from the Triassic foliage pack. Number 20 is the African exhibit. So far I've got the Eocarcharia and the Laparentosaurus. Next up, enclosure 21 is the Asian exhibit. Zhucheng Tyrannus, Alioramus, Guanlong, Fukui Raptor, Fukui Venator, Tarbosaurus, Wuohosaurus again, which might or might not feature. I don't want two of the same really in different enclosures. Then we're on to enclosure 22. I've got nothing written for that. Nothing. So enclosure 22 is also free real estate. Enclosure 23 is all going to be submerged, this bit here, and I'm going to have Elasmosaurus and the Megalodon shark in enclosure 23. Enclosure 24, why am I saying episode again? Enclosure 24 is a Walking with Dinosaurs style enclosure with the Seismosaurus and the Torvosaurus, the Jagged Fang Designs Torvosaurus. After that, enclosure 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30 are all currently unaccounted for. So, still ideas to go for 5, 6, 7 enclosures yet. Plus, the tour, the final step of the tour, final stop of the tour, will be going up into the volcano. And inside this volcano will be like just a circular enclosure divided into 4. And each one will have one of the big nasty hybrids in there. Carcara monstrum, Draco Venator, Dracodon Titan, should I say, sorry. Inspindoraptor, and probably the Pentarodontosaurus. Yeah, it's got all these dinosaur names floating around in my head, and now I've got to add fictional ones to the list as well. It's all good though, and then the tour comes out and ends back where it started. That will be the park tour. Probably the biggest park tour YouTube's ever seen. Not only that, but it will be new species only. That's definitely a first. I know that's definitely a first. So, yeah, that seems like a good time for me to round off the stream. Thank you very much. Also, remember, when I've finished this park, I'm not adding new species in until it's completely finished. So once this is finished, I will save it and upload it to Google Drive, possibly to Nexus, so other people can then use this park for their own crazy park tours and just put whatever species in you like. Obviously, by then, new species will be out, and you can put different new species in there if you like. It's all good. That's the way it is. Community-driven, and then handed back to the community once finished. What's not to love? Okay. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you to Finn for the 79p drop. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will catch you all again real soon. I do hope to stream one day this week. If I'm going to stream one day next week, should I say, I will try and schedule it in a few hours ahead of time and put on the community tab that I will be streaming that night as well, just to try and put as much notice in place as possible. But obviously I can't say exactly what night that'll be, but if not, it will be next Saturday. Saturday is always my stream night, so between 10 and 11 UK time, which is like between 5 and 6 Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, that's all good. Chris says good night, everybody. Take it easy, Chris. Thank you, mate. John Starmore says good day, wonders. Yes, indeed. Thank you for dropping in, mate. It's nice to meet you as well. And yeah, I'll catch you all again real soon. Thank you for joining me, everybody. And yeah, all the best. Jessica, I'll be on Discord in about 10 minutes, okay? And I'll speak to you real soon. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good weekend. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye.